Hey, Nancy Pants, what's going on? Hey, I thought that you were running around to every shill media outlet out there that would have you so you can espouse how you're such a strong congresswoman of drunkenness out there. Look at me. I ripped up that orange man bad speech. Look how powerful I am. Harley Quinn ain't got shit on me. I stood up behind this orange man bad and I ripped up his speech. This dude shredded the truth, so I shredded his speech. Take that, you cracker. Isn't this what you were doing? Right? I saw you on all of these outlets. Well, at least I read articles about you on all of these trash media places. You were crowing about this, but now that Donald Trump has taken clips of you ripping up the speech and interspliced it with different actions that happened during the State of the Union address, when we were honoring the Tuskegee Airmen, when we were reuniting the military family out there, when they were giving out a scholarship to that young little girl in the crowd. That's interspliced with her ripping up the State of the Union address. Donald Trump tweeted this out, by the way. Straight up mad lad. Again, his Twitter arm is so strong out there. Well, you don't like this, huh, Nancy Pants? That's election meddling? No. Nobody in their right mind thinks that you kept standing up and ripping up the State of the Union address. Everybody knows what happened, right? Our side's been talking about it for the last couple of days. Your side's been crowing about it for the last couple of days. Everybody understands what happens with this situation. This video that Donald Trump put on his Twitter account was just showing everybody you were ripping up the essence of his speech, right? That you were crowing about doing this. And he's just pointing out that what was in that speech, there was a lot of highlights for this country in this speech, and you ripping up the speech is shitting on all of those instances. Whether or not you stood during the Tuskegee Airman being honored or whether you didn't, doesn't matter. You thought that you could stand up and you can play to your base and rip up his speech, have a hissy fit, and then crow about it. But now that we've turned that on its head and this dude's blasted you with it, you are now whining and crying to Facebook and Twitter to get this removed. Take a look at this. We're over here at CNBC.com. A fierce behind-the-scenes dispute between House Speaker Nancy Pants Pelosi's office and Facebook erupted into public view Friday as the Speaker's office demanded that Facebook remove a video posted online by President Donald Trump. The video in question showed Pelosi's viral State of the Union moment ripping up the text of Trump's speech Tuesday night, but it was edited to make it appear that she ripped up the speech even as Trump saluted a Tuskegee Airman in the audience. In fact, Pelosi's speech-ripping gesture came at the end of the president's speech, and her office said that it was in response to the totality of the speech and what Pelosi saw as misinformation in it. The video labeled, quote, "Powerful American Stories Ripped to Shreds by Nancy Pelosi" was posted on both Facebook and Twitter. Trump tweeted the video from his Twitter account just before 6 p.m. Thursday to his more than 72 million followers. All right, so here we go again. Here's the mainstream media press running cover for lefties out there. Here's CNBC trying to gaslight its dumbass readers into thinking that Trump literally sat down and deceptively edited this video. Him next to Putin sat there and they cut this all up to make all the cult supporters out there think that Nancy Pelosi kept jumping up and ripping up the speech when they were honoring the Tuskegee Airmen or reuniting the military family. No. Nancy Pelosi's own office is admitting that she disagreed with the speech in its totality. That's why she stood up and had a hissy fit and ripped up the speech. All right. All this video is doing is pointing out that in different instances during the speech was something that we should have all been on the same page of. And if you're going to stand up and throw a fit at the end of the speech and rip it up in its totality, then you're shitting on all of these moments. That's all this video is doing. Everybody understands what's going on with this video. But Nancy doesn't want to take responsibility for her own actions. If you don't like us making videos pointing this out, then maybe you shouldn't have ripped up the speech. If you had a problem with the speech, go to Facebook, go to Instagram, pull up YouTube and do a live stream and rebut all those parts in that speech that you disagreed with. But you didn't want to do that. You wanted to stand there and throw some red meat pissiness to your base and rip up this speech in front of everybody. Well, now there's some payback, right? Now you're going to suffer. This dude just sent this out to 72 million people, and as you whine and bitch to Facebook and Twitter to get this pulled down, it doesn't dawn on any of these lefties out there that Donald Trump doesn't get the same coverage, right? He doesn't get to run to Facebook. He doesn't get to run to CNBC. He doesn't get any glowing articles when you guys do the same bullshit to this man. You guys have deceptively edited the hoax, the Charlottesville's hoax situation, where you make it sound like he didn't outright condemn Nazis and white supremacists. You run that all of the time, right? You guys still run that bullshit line that he's calling all Mexicans rapists and murderers. Again, deceptively cut audio. Grab women by the pussies. You guys lop off the end part where he says these women let him do it because they're whores. And you make people think that he's running around grabbing people by their vaginas. You guys deceptively edit video all of the time. Right? This wasn't even deceptively edited. This was illuminating. If you're going to rip up this speech, if you're going to throw a fit during this, after this State of the Union address and rip it up and show your base, how fucking woke you are by fighting Orange Man bad by ripping up his speech, these are parts in that speech that you shit on when you do that. Own up to your own actions. Oh, fuck, wait, what am I asking a fucking lefty to take responsibility for? No, doesn't work that way. Anyway, I love this. At this point, at least right now, Facebook and Twitter are saying, no, Nancy, we're leaving it up. But who knows? These waffling fucking tech giants out there, they want to pull it down. They want to help Nancy out there. But at least right now, they're keeping it up. But I wouldn't be shocked if they end up pulling it down after they get a little bit more heat. Because that's what these sites are fucking soy pussies out there. Anyway, there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, Nancy Pelosi not liking the fact that her ripping up that speech isn't going over as well as she thought it was going to go over. She's upset that she couldn't gaslight enough people out there to think that this was a strong, empowering moment. Nope. You look like an idiot. And this video posted by Donald Trump is beautifully done. Nice work, Team Trump out there. His Twitter department needs a raise. All right, everybody, make way. Because Nancy Pelosi's salt must flow.